MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. So digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a fastball just a bit up. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. In now for Cleveland, Melky Cabrera from the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Hernandez up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. He'll whip this. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. Had the green light, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gomes has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So next to the plate for the Phils, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. Cabrera comes up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So now Carlos Santana looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Santana.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Michael Brantley.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. is taken for ball 2.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Kipnis bats left but throws right and stands at 5'11". He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Pitch is high, the throw, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Davis stands at second with 2 gone. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
So coming to the plate, Greg Allen. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the stretch. Called strike 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Throw won't get him. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Carlos Carrasco, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And now everybody's running, and he comes back to get him. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Michael Franco. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. 1-0 the count. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping into the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Striding in, Nick Williams. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little tapper.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Hit out towards second. Step on the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin, and their runners at the corners now. No balls and 1 strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
This is a perfect time for him to break out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. No balls and a strike to count. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in for his second at bat, Melky Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Brantley. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. A dive, but he's back. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great. Coming to the plate now, number 4. He's ready for his first debut here in this one. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike taken to throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And there he goes towards second. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him. Now to the plate, Carlos Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now he's got to deal with some danger.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Striding in for the Indians.
Leading off for the Indians,
This game.
second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Florimon takes it in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So striding forward now, Rajay Davis. He drew a walk his first time up. Popped straight up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two. The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3-0 pitch. Is looked at for the first strike. And he misses again. Ball four, and his control is really letting him down now. Digging in now, Greg Allen. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. So now it will be the four-hole hitter, Michael Franco. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 home. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. He pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Franco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Cesar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jorge Alfaro started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Jorge Alfaro goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And this one's in the dirt. And he short-armed the throw a bit as it skips past him at second. And no advance. It's ball 1. Carrasco pauses. Here it is on 1-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. And basically anything here will look better than what happened in his first at-bat, which ended in his striking out on a bunt attempt. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit. Throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Is in there for strike 1. Two and 1 to Jose Ramirez. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch inside, the throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Here's Melky Cabrera. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Melky Cabrera. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61,
From the belt, the pitch. Down and in here. 1 ball, no strike.
Number 18, Pedro Flores.
Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Off and running is Lindor. In there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing. So here now is the pitcher, Edobre Ramos. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Check swing grounder to the right side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Into the box, Pedro Florimon. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1 home. Misses off the plate.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nib it. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! So now Carlos Santana. From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Popped him up. Alfaro is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Altair is there, 1 away. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
2 balls and a strike now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Now in the box, Xander Bogaerts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1, here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Step Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Gloved by Bogaerts. A spin and a throw. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's Carlos Santana now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He comes in with a .302 average. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now batting, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. In there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Softly hit here to the left side. Oh, and he misses it.
He's in there.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. To short. And that's the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Hit in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fouled off. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
To 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Popped him up. Hernandez will put this one away, and his side is retired. So coming to the plate, Aaron Altair. He'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Back up the middle. Nunez right there, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Nick Pivetta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Stepping in, number 4. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 4.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Mitch Moreland.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Rafael Devers, the next to bat, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game, and he lays off there 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Just hung in there on that one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 4 onto the grass. He gets there to make the play. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Rhys Hoskins will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Looking up is Benintendi. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out. Ready for another chance? Maikel Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Eduardo Nunez flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Nunez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, almost. I think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
It's a swing and a high pop-up. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted into center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in, Chris Sale. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
2 balls and a strike to count. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Mookie Betts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Softly hit toward the hole. Santana charging this one, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 the count. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box, Aaron Altair. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And he's safe. Standing in, Nick Pivetta. First time up, he went down looking. From the stretch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game. So stepping in, number 4, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw, and he is in there. Florimon is off at first with 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Edobre Ramos takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 61.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. The 0-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there. Up around the face. Ramos has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready once again, Mitch Moreland. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rafael Devers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Adam Morgan comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that.
Hanley Ramirez will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Number 4 is there for it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips today.
Center fielder, Odubel.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Reese Hoskins becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. It was a first offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Grounded to third. There is Franco. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Chris Sale. He was a ground out victim last time up. Sandy Leon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Sandy Leon.
Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Now pitching for Boston, number 35.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
When I see guys check swing, and they're not seeing the baseball. They're not picking it up. You've got to take a step back. The only thing you tell yourself in this situation is do not move your head.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Maikel Franco sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th. Knuckleball, 1-1. The 1-1. He's in there for strike number 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And now the knuckleball in there. Here's Mookie Betts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Bounce it to the left side, scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. pulled toward right center field. Herrera is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Aaron Altair. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Right fielder.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Hector Neris. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, number 4. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And right into the shift. Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Reined in. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Eduardo Nunez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
A weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition made. And for that, he's our top MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. 1-1 a fastball high. 2-1 now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Count even at 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Next for the Dodgers, Logan Forsythe. Now he'll step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. And there's one away. Stepping up now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 3. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike one. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball two.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
A 1-1 count to Puig.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez will swing it from the left side right here. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lifted the other way to left center. Taylor has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 11. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Kemp is retired, and there's 1 away. Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate. And that misses 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Up next to be Nick Williams as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Nick Williams.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And Grandal able to make the catch, and that'll end the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. Taylor, originally from the state of Virginia, he was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. 1 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 58.
0-1 count and the pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Riding in once again, Justin Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1-0 the count. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is skied into short left center. Peterson comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2, here it is. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Taylor onto the grass. And the Phillies are into the hit column. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. To first. A play at the plate. Ready for another chance, Michael Franco. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. On a line, that's a base hit. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in, Jorge Alfaro. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Pitch inside the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. 1-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw to second, and he's out. That ends the... Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Sliders in for a strike. Bellinger is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat pad.
No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity,